it's not everybody that can do it, and it's not everybody that should do it. If starting a YouTube channel is not meant for you, most likely it might give you the negative, all these positive things I learned from YouTube. It might actually give you a negative like response. So firstly, I would like to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. We are a little over 500 subscribers now, and that it's an amazing feat, honestly. If you know the struggle when you finally cross that half mark, even though that my watch time is still pending. So I've been seeing this video, but I think it's Camille Rose, and I got the inspiration to be grateful for how far that you've come on your YouTube journey. Normally I would wonder why I would want to do such a video like this, but gratitude, I think maybe that should even be like the first thing that I would say YouTube helps you do, to help you to be grateful for every little growth that you make. Actually, I started YouTube in 2020. I actually started thinking about it in 2020. A lot of people didn't really have much they were doing that period, and I happened to be watching Kelechi Bamena's channel, and I was like, okay, YouTube, why not? Let's just start. And mostly what I knew that I was really good at then, which everybody kept asking me, was my natural hair. So basically I didn't really have any talent in quotes to start. I just had something that, okay, I know that people really wanted to know about, so I was like, okay, let us just start with this. And when I started in 2020, I was on and off because of conditions that, just not that, because of conditions. I think I've done YouTube on and off, maybe if I've done YouTube for a year completely. So yeah, I started with natural hair, and as I started doing natural hair content, it made me want to do more. So the first thing I would say that YouTube helps me do, like how YouTube changed my life, the first thing I would say it did is self-improvement and self-reflection. It made me want to get better at my skills, because you'll be wondering, okay, why isn't your video performing well? Is it your thumbnail? Is it this? Is it that? You to make you to do a lot of research, make you want to know better. In fact, even personal improvement, because it's when I started YouTube that I started paying more attention to things in my life. It's because of my YouTube journey, actually. It introduced me to vision boards and wanting to set plans and goals for yourself, because this is not the first place that you're hearing that YouTube is a very serious something. But YouTube made me do that. And then self-reflection, because like I said, I started with natural hair content. It made me to start thinking more of like, what other thing can I offer? Because actually I wasn't really doing YouTube for fame. I actually want to make money from YouTube, but it wasn't really like fame and all of that. So by the way, I haven't even introduced myself. I am Okeke Mary. We grow on this channel, basically, not only natural hair growth, because that's what we're trying to shift. I want to be able to share my growth journey with people that struggle with things I struggle with, discipline, maybe growing your spiritual life, getting closer to God, trying to have depth. We're trying to have depth despite the whole shallow and vanity-filled world that we have now, trying to navigate it and still be your unique and authentic self. Wow, I think I just got like a revelation moment here. But if that is what you are about, that's what I'm about. Subscribe, hit the bell, it helps us grow. We need to grow. The second thing I'll say that YouTube helped me do, or I learned from YouTube, is being open to change. When it comes to YouTube, you have to be willing to try different strategies. You have to be willing to change up things. If something is not working, change it up if you want it to work. Once in a while you see videos of YouTube change algorithm. This will happen, even though not all of them are always true. Started with only this kind of content for horizontal content, then shorts came out, so it will help you to quickly try and adapt to different things that the algorithm or your audience basically wants.
Not to mention the fact that it gives you critical thinking skills and how to work with numbers, because analytics gives you numbers and percentages to kind of approximate your performance. So it helps you to be able to read numbers, predict numbers, and use it to do better.
So the next point is YouTube helps me develop a thick skin, because honestly, I don't know if I cannot overstress how much work goes into YouTube. And sometimes, although I've not really experienced that, but some people can be unnecessarily wicked, unnecessarily mean. So YouTube will help you know how to control or react to what people say to you. So other than this aspect of like bullying online, it makes you to work hard towards something no matter what's happening, because sometimes I'll put in a lot into a video thumbnail. I'll do a lot of research. I'll think that okay, I'm getting better at my thumbnails and everything, but then you see the views and you're like how are you getting such views after all the work that you put in? So it will make you to persevere, to be patient, to endure while you're putting in the work, because YouTube is for the long run, and it is. There are few people that join this space and easily just blew up from it, but for most of us, that wasn't our story. Like on short, sometimes I'll get 3k views, sometimes I'll post something and I get 3 views, and I'm like, I'm not even joking. like I'm like, I don't understand. I'm not the same person that posted this video. It will put you through like an up and down, but it will help you like develop thick skin against anything, because it can be that unpredictable. You get. So another thing YouTube did for me, being comfortable in your own skin, because if you're editing your video, that's another thing that makes people to not be able to post their videos. I don't know, there's probably a foreign name for it, but when you keep hearing your voice over and over again, you keep looking at your face, you be like, oh my god, my face is ugly when I say the word, when I do like this, or when you start noticing, because when you are into YouTube or content creation, you start looking at yourself very well, so it's easy to spot all the imperfections of your body, or the way you talk, or the words that you use often. Because I think I checked one of the videos I was editing, I said then another thing so many times, and I always say like so when you're editing your videos, you to make you a bit self-conscious, but when you are doing it over time, editing your video over time, you start to become comfortable in your own skin, comfortable in your voice, comfortable in your skin, like comfortable how you sound. Because sometimes when I'm editing my video, I can't even allow people to be around me. I don't like people being around me, hearing and listening to me when I'm editing my videos. Well, with time that will change, but for now I still just want to be by myself editing it. I know that people will still listen to it. Let them listen to it when I'm not with them. Where like you guys over there, I'm not with you, but you're listening to it, that's fine and good for me. But another thing which is quite obvious when you are dealing with YouTube is it will give you skills. Honestly, there are a lot of people that are earning from it. All these skills, editing, graphic designing, in the world we are in now, they are necessary skills. Time management, graphic designing, editing, picture, all comes free package. It may not necessarily be free, but you get it's a package that comes with working on YouTube. So the first point I said, self-reflection and self-improvement and wanting to do better. And when you've been able to find what your community and what you offer, it gives you the sense of confidence that okay, you have something to offer. Because sometimes when you don't have any extraordinary talent, or you're not like a genius or whatever, you tend to think that there is nothing special about you. But with YouTube will make you realize okay, that there's something that you can offer that people actually do find important, and you would see from your little community that you are building. So is it not worth it? I don't know. I would say that I've learned a lot of things from YouTube. It instills in you values that you could apply to other aspects of your life. Sometimes, a lot of times, for any creator out there, a lot of times I'm very worried because people keep asking, this thing that you keep putting in all your work and all your time into, is it giving you money? I do get worried at how I need to get money and start monetizing my audience and everything. So let us just encourage ourselves, for us that have not started earning anything from our social media yet. It normally starts off like that from what I've seen, but I strongly believe once you believe with all your heart that something will work, you are willing to do everything you can for that thing to work. So I strongly believe that by the end of the year, not only brand deal but brand deals, you'll be spilling everywhere and everything. And I hope that you all support me, because I will not have made it this far if not for all of you. Will I advise anybody to start YouTube or content creation in 2024? Not really, because wait, calm down. Don't be in a hurry to judge, right? I know why I said not really. It's very beautiful. It does all these things. It did all these things for me. But you should also consider that it's not everybody that is meant to be a YouTuber. I said this in my 2024 video, things you should live in 2023. Some people are meant to be doctors, some people are meant to work 9 to 5. There are those that are killing the 9 to 5 and are still very, very happy. And I explained it in the last video. I think that should be the last video, the video on decision making. If you just want to be a YouTuber or a content creator because of the glam life that all these creators put out there, it's not like that though, and you may most likely not like it. You may not be the type that wants to video everything that you're doing. Do you know these vlog style creators, you guys need to give them thumbs up, because you imagine how long it takes for you to cook or to arrange your home. Then imagine you now have to film it, put it in this angle. When you clean the table, you change the angle to this way. When you do, change the angle to this way. It's not everybody that can do it, and it's not everybody that should do it. I'm not trying to discourage anybody that wants to start a YouTube channel. The thing is that if starting a YouTube channel is not meant for you, most likely it might give you the negative, all these positive things I learned from YouTube. It might actually give you a negative response to it. It might make you feel worthless because you're like, why is your own not doing better, and all of that. So just bear that in mind. If you want to start a YouTube channel, however, I won't tell you not to start and see if you like it, but don't quit your job for it. That's definitely what I'll tell you. Try it out and see if it's actually what you really want to do, or is what the world is making us feel like is worth doing. Even at the moment, I plan on making, for the meantime that I'm not really seeing some, YouTube is going to be for me like a part-time. I'm going to be combining it with some other things just so that I'll be able to build myself anyway. But the YouTube journey is definitely worth it. You guys probably be like, what is this girl saying after giving you such intense warning? Anyway, but it is worth a try. And if you've made it this far, we need to make our YouTube thing come true. We grow by lifting others. So subscribe, like, hit the bell, share your own experiences if you're a creator, or what you think about any of these things, and I'll see you in my next video.